Today's show is pre-recorded.
Y'all know what time it is. Y'all don't know, y'all better act somebody. Hat on, suit on, looking like the Dapper Dawn, giving them all dressed like $1,000,000, things in its cuffs. Y'all tell me who could it be but Steve Harvey? Oh yeah, they're listening to me. Put your hands together for Steve Harvey. Put your hands together. Steve Harvey, why don't you join? Yeah. Steve Harvey, get on, y'all. Better give me some eggs right now. Steve Harvey, yeah, join me. Come with me, help me say. I'm so grateful. You gotta. Turn it on, yeah, turn it on. Steve Harvey in the moment, y'all. Turn it on. Turn it on. Steve Harvey in the moment, y'all. Yeah. Turn your radio on. You gotta turn your radio on. Turn it on. Turn them out. Steve Harvey got to turn them out. Steve Harvey turn them on in the morning, y'all. Come on, Steve. Come on. Do your thing, Big Daddy.
I sure will. Good morning, everybody. You are listening to The Voice. Come on, dig me now. One and only. Steve Harvey got a radio show. Yeah, man. God is in the blessing business all day, every day. God got hundreds of millions of blessings that he passes out every day. All I want to do is be the recipient, that I'm the recipient of what he has for me. That's all I want. I just want God's favor, and I want God's blessings. You know, of course, I need his mercy and his grace, but I just want his blessings and his favor. I want that in my life because it does things for me that I'm absolutely incapable of doing for myself. And I've been a recipient of many of those. And you can be the recipient of them too. You already are, really. Really, you already are. If you're getting up every morning, that's a blessing. If you're getting one day closer to anything you're trying to accomplish, that's a blessing. But now let me talk to you about this part right here, folks, because this is the part that messes people up a great deal. What happens when you get off track? What is that? What does that mean when you get off track? See, I've been off track. I can't tell you how many times. And it happens in so many aspects of your life. But what is it that makes getting off track so debilitating to some people? You know, there are some people who once they off track, they off course, they off the dream, they on to something else. And you cannot allow the fact that you've gotten off track to stop you. Can I tell you something? Everybody gets off track. There are people who are living their life's dreams in spite of getting off track. See, what happens when you get off track, here's the simple thing to do. The simple thing is just to get back on track. Now, but that's easier said than done, ain't it, Steve? Yeah, because see, people, when you get off track, here's some of the things that happen. See, you get here come the naysayers, some of them from the outside, some of them internally. Here's what gets said when you get off track. See, I told you. You know, you start hearing that. It's not for you. Okay? This is all just because you got off track. It's not for you. Okay, here's another one. it ain't meant to be. You can hear it or you can say it. Well, I guess it's just not meant to be. But let me ask you a question, though. Who made the rule that when you get off track, you can't get back on? Who made that rule? Where's that written that once you get off track, you can't get back on? See, because I'm going to tell you something, folks. There's no such rule. As a matter of fact, it's quite the opposite. See, everybody in pursuit of a dream, a goal, an aspiration, or a mission is going to get off track sometimes. You're going to get derailed. There are going to be days where you're not going to get it right. There are going to be days where you feel like giving up. There's going to be days when you're just going to flat out get it wrong. That's the journey. But let me tell you something. Every successful person that I know, ever met, talked to, sat down and chopped it up with, have shared one thing in common. We all get off track. We all get it wrong along the way. I don't care who the person is. The president got it wrong along the way. Your pastor got it wrong along the way. Choir director got it wrong along the way. The principal at your school got it wrong along the way. The valedictorian of your class got it wrong along the way. The star of the team got it wrong along the way. They've all been off track. Your boss down at your job, he got it wrong along the way. Your immediate supervisor got it wrong along the way. Everybody I know that has any measure of success in every level that you call success, however you want to label it, has gotten off track. As a matter of fact, it's impossible. Listen to me. It is impossible not to get off track in pursuit of your dreams, goals, visions, aspirations. It is impossible. Don't you let nobody tell you that they got through life unscathed, that they made it because they was just so determined and I would let nothing turn me back. Yeah, you might not have let nothing turn you back because you're here. Oh, but you thought about it. Oh, you thought about it on days when you was off track. But see, people don't like to tell the whole story. They just want you to think as much as you can about them. So when they tell you their story, they leave out the stuff along the way. It was just hard work and determination that got me here. No, it wasn't. No, it wasn't. It was the fact that you got off track and the grace and mercy of God allowed you to get back on. His forgiveness allowed you to get back on because you would not believe what some of the people have done. So when you get off track, don't allow the naysayers outside and the big naysayer inside. Because let me tell you something. The biggest naysayer of them all comes from inside. See, it don't matter what other people say out there. It takes some time for you to learn this, and I understand, because it took me some time to learn it. See, I have a lot of naysayers out there, but I ain't operating for them. I operate and function for the ones that love me, for the ones that get me, for the ones that understand what I'm really trying to do. And so don't you be the one that doesn't allow yourself to get back on track when you get off track. Because like I said, who made the rule up that you can't get back on track? There's no such rule out there. Stop stopping yourself from getting it right. So what? You started the diet at the beginning of the year and you already off. Start another one. Start over. Try it again. Don't ever stop trying. If you stop trying, you can't make it. But if you never give up the effort, if you never give up and say it's over, it ain't over. You heard the saying, it ain't over till the fat lady sang. I never invite her. She's not invited. It ain't over till the fat lady sang. I don't know where the fat lady stay. I have not sent her an invitation to none of my events. She's not welcome here. She didn't ask me a couple of times, how come I never get invited? Because you're going to start singing. And I ain't got time for that. All right? Stop inviting the fat lady to all your events. Thank you.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, let me have your undivided attention. I don't know if you realize it. He did it again. He did it again. He did it again. Yeah, you, me, everybody. Another day, another chance, another blessing, another favor. Wow, again? Come on, y'all. This ain't really normal. I cannot accept this as normal. This is so incredible to me. I've started looking at it as what waking up and the blessing of a new day really is, man. You got to think about this for a moment, man. Do you know how many people in this world in the past did not wake up for this one? But you did? And you think this is normal? No, it's not, man. It's not. Man, God is good. God is good in spite of all the things that's happening, because everything that's happening to you, you're going to get through it, just like you have in the past. Your track record for surviving unsurmountable odds and bad days is 100%. Man, this is going to be another 100% day. Yep, because as rough as it was yesterday, guess what? You made it. Man, track record still intact. Let's go. Steve Harvey Morning Show. Shirley Strawberry, Carla for real, Mississippi Monica Jr., and the legend that he is, Nephew Tommy Jr.
Yeah,
Always interesting to find out what's on your mind.
Well, you know, what's on my mind, is these young people got to vote. We got 7 days left. 7 days till we got to vote. What? Could you please tell young people why this election is important to them? Why?
Listen to me. All you have to do is go on CNN and look at the collage of the Trump rally that they released.
Saw that.
They did a collage on highlighted moments of the Trump rally at Madison Square Garden. I have never in my entire life at a political rally heard more hateful, racist, bigoted remarks and lies over and over and over. I've sat with all these people, all of them, and every statement they made that had you in shock. I wasn't really shocked. And you know, when I ain't around and I walk up, I overhear the conversations. It's just, you know, you can't say it in my face. I've heard the things they say. We have got to vote, because this Trump now, this Trump 2.0, this is the worst version of the prior Trump. He done upped it.
More
the hatred is up. The bigotry is up. The disdain is up. The racism is up. The pure prejudice is up. The obviousness is up. The blatantness is up. It's all up, man. Y'all better get to these polls, man. Yeah. Or you gonna have this man sitting up in here and you gonna find out if Trump is for blacks at all, since you voted for Trump.
All right, Steve. Blacks for Kamala. Coming up at 32 minutes after the hour, we'll hear from the nephew as he runs that prank back right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
It is time now to run that prank back with the nephew. Nephew, what you got for us?
This right here is your son and my daughter. Your son and my daughter. Yeah, that's pretty serious right there. Let's go, cat dog, if you would.
Hello? Hello, I'm trying to reach Darren's father. Is this Darren's father? Yes, it's Darren Senior. Listen, I'm calling you. LaShonda is my daughter. She goes to college up there with your son. Uh-huh. And I'm getting, the word I got a few minutes ago was that the two of them that run off and then got married together. I don't know what make them run off and get married like that. Wait. Where'd you hear this from? I just got a phone call from one of the kids at the school saying that that this the girl that grew up with and grew up with her all through grade school. She called and said LaShonda and Darren then ran off and got married together. And they say they done it yesterday or so. Wait. my son ain't. I talked to him about 3 days ago, and he ain't done nothing like that. I know. So
they said they did it yesterday. I've been calling LaShonda and calling. Ain't nobody picking up, and I call the boy. They give me the boy phone number, and I call him, and ain't nobody picking up and answering nothing. It ain't like my baby girl do like nothing like this here.
Well, it's not like my son to do nothing like that without talking to me first. So let me call down there and talk to Darren, and give me your number, and I'll call you back.
I'm going down there to that school myself. I'm gonna find both of them. Now I'm gonna call you to let you know this. Now if I find out that my baby girl then ran off and got married because she done got pregnant, I promise you I'm gonna do something to that boy of yours if he got my baby pregnant. You hear me?
Wait a minute now. You're not going to do nothing to my son. Now, I understand about your daughter, but that's my son now. You're not going down and put your hands on my son.
If he got my baby, that's my only baby I got. That's it.
Well, I understand that's your only baby, but that's my only son. And you talking about going to put your hands on him, you're going to have a problem.
If he got my baby pregnant, your son, Darren, I'm going to beat his. I mean that. I mean it.
What's your name again? What's your name?
Dylan, my name. You hear me? It's my baby.
What's your name? What's your name?
Dylan. Dilla.
I know how to spell your damn name. Look here, Mr. Dillard. You're not going to put your hands on my son.
My baby pregnant I am. And that's the only reason I can see her doing something like that, because I told her years and years and years, you don't make no baby. You don't make no baby and not be married. You don't do it. If she went off and got married, that means she tried to make it right. That's what she did.
Mr. Dillard, listen to me now. I understand that's your daughter. Sorry if she's pregnant or whatever, but let me talk to my son before you go down there and try to do something crazy. Okay?
Let me tell you something. Your son done coerced my baby girl into getting married, and he got her pregnant. I know what's going on. I know what it is.
My son ain't done nothing to your daughter. Let me call down there and talk to him before you talk about going down there and putting your hands on somebody.
I told my baby, leave them little thugs alone. He ain't nothing but a thug.
Whoa. Don't be accusing my son of being no damn thug now.
Well, what kind of man run off and get married at the age of 20 and ain't talk to the parents or nobody? What make him do something like that?
Well, you talking about, I told you my son ain't done nothing to you.
Well, how are you raising him? How did you raise him? Evidently you didn't raise him right.
Wait a minute now. What the hell are you talking to?
I'm talking to you. If my baby pregnant, I'm going to beat your boy. If you down there, you going to get your toe out too.
Hold on, man. Hold. Who the you think you talking to?
I'm talking to you. You ain't put I'm talking to you.
Oh, man. You ain't put your hands on nobody. You put your hands on my son, you don't have a clap. You understand me? That's my son. I understand about your daughter, but that's my son.
My baby better not be pregnant. My baby better not be.
Hey, man. Hey. That's my son you talking about putting your hands on. You gonna have a problem with me.
If my baby pregnant, I promise you, she ain't gonna never know her daddy, because I'm gonna do something to that boy. You hear me?
Man, that's the last time I want to hear you say you gonna do something to my son now. Now you go sit on down, gather yourself, and relax for a minute. Let me call my son, and I'll get back to you. Because
I got something else I need to tell you.
Well, say it, man. What else you got?
I got something else. Before I go down to that school and get to whooping, I want you to know one thing before I get off this phone.
What is it, man?
Is you listening?
Yeah, I'm listening.
This is Nephew Tommy from the Steve Harvey Morning Show. Mr. Darren, you just got pranked by your son, Darren Jr.
Oh, my goodness. That boy got better sense than that. No, I got high blood pressure. What the hell? Wait, I call his mama and tell her what the done. Wasting my time fooling me.
I gotta ask you, man, what is the baddest? I'm talking about the baddest radio show in the land.
The Steve Harvey Morning Show.
And there you have it. The nephew has done it again. Ignorance on the rise. In the midst of all of the craziness that's going on, vote this, vote that. I have voted. I want y'all to know that. Me, my mama, my sister, my wife, my daughter drove in from school. We all voted together. Big family voting affair, which was fun. It was cool.
Nice.
Now we can't, little Jordan can't wait to get time for him to vote. I
That's
can't
what
wait
you do.
till little
You
Jordan
instill
get
it in
old
the
enough
kids.
to leave. So it all gonna work out pretty soon.
They say that voting
That's what you
and
voting
leaving
for,
hand in hand. Yeah.
Yes, sir. This weekend, the Nephew, One Mic Comedy Club, Detroit, Michigan. The Nephew was there Friday, Saturday, Sunday, baby. Detroit, Motown, who was kicking butt from Detroit Lions, is off the chain right now. The Nephew was coming to town. So if you Lions is in the city, come on out and hang out with your boy this weekend at the Comedy Club. Friday, Saturday, and Sunday in Motown.
Thank you, Nephew.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
Coming up at the top of the hour in entertainment news, the Philly DA has filed a lawsuit against Elon Musk. Comedian Tony Hinchcliffe receives backlash for his horrible joke about Puerto Rico at Trump's Madison Square Garden rally, the hate rally as they're calling it. And the Miami Heat is criticized for the Dwayne Wade statue. We'll talk about all of these stories. Have you seen it at the top of the hour?
That's crazy.
Yeah, it looks nothing like
That was
him.
crazy.
Right now, it is time to Ask the CLO with our Chief Love Officer, Steve Harvey. This is from Elgin in Freeport. Elgin writes, I invited a woman to my house for dinner and she brought a duffel bag. She said she had her pajamas and her toiletries. I wanted to have sex, but I didn't want her to spend the night. How do I keep my other women from assuming this is cool? Oh, okay. Not woman, women.
Well, see, how do you keep your other women from thinking this is cool? So far, according to this letter, she the only one that done that. Now, unless you record, unless you recording all your activities, and now they go, wait, whoa. Why is she spending the night? Why she got a duffel bag? Unless you telling them, I don't know how they gonna find out. But dog, you got to start, you got to have some rules.
Mm-hmm.
If
like
you're going to be a player.
This is dinner.
Like, by 11:01, you got to be gone. I don't.
Yawning and stuff.
You got to have your partner call with an emergency.
No.
You've got to use that homie, that your wingman got to have the emergency call.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, Elgin.
Sit down.
Moving on.
Bag, spending the night, waking up. No.
It's morning.
But it's just dinner, though.
Yeah, you ain't.
Yeah.
I still got Elgins.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know her, Elgin.
All right, moving on to Simone in Duluth. Simone writes, my husband saw racy text messages that I sent to a guy I just met. He called the guy a few times, but the guy didn't answer. The guy said I was careless, so he's telling my husband everything if he calls him again. What kind of man would do that?
Is this a dude she's seeing?
She just met this guy and she sent him, they were sexting, I guess. She sent him some racy text messages, she said.
And he gonna tell the husband.
Yeah.
Her husband.
Because the
She's
husband
married,
keeps
everything.
calling him. The husband keeps calling him. But he won't answer, but he said the next time the husband calls, he's going to tell him everything.
Okay,
The husband better not call me no more now, I'm telling you.
Tell you, right?
but dog, do you understand the can you finna open?
Mm-hmm.
Cause why he calling you? See, understand something now. When he calling you, he trying to get at you for some information. So when you confirm this information, you may be giving him just the ammunition and the evidence he need to come do what he go. Cause he gonna do something to you. See, if he wasn't studying you, he'd be just talking to his wife. But he trying to get it. You answer that phone if you want to and tell him everything. You stupid ass. How dumb are you? Boy, let me tell you something, man. Yeah, and then she did this and she did that. Okay, cool. Cool. I'm telling you, man, you, bruh.
Not a good look.
He gonna get his ass whooped regardless, Steve.
But the ammunition.
But this woman wrote the letter. What kind of man does that? Y'all, they different now, lady. I don't know what to tell you. Y'all got different crew going on here.
Yeah, what kind of wife does that?
Yeah, I don't know what you talking. What kind of man do this? What kind of wife do this? What kind of? But then you know what? That goes back to that sermon I saw Bishop Bronner. He said something. Stop being around people who act as victims in situations and circumstances that they created themselves. Man, that's a crazy thing.
Yeah.
Yes.
I can't believe this. They tripping and all this here.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
You sexting a man and you married. Right. Now you want to know what kind of man do that?
Obviously. That's
we
normal
can't even
to her.
texting.
Yeah.
And you can still tell my husband. This is crazy.
Does that? Yeah.
Lady, you listening to yourself?
She's outraged.
Yeah.
The knife. All right.
This is just crazy.
Moving on to Ryan in Miami. Ryan says, I've been dating a woman for a month. I had no idea she had a weave. She met me out for drinks and her hair looked very different. Am I supposed to ask about hair up front? What?
Bro, you just found out she got a weave. So what? Is she a cool person? Is she great people? Women do stuff with their hair. They're going to change their hair a lot.
Yeah. Part of the fun of being a girl.
Yeah.
You get to do stuff like that.
You can't just ask, though, is that your hair? I mean, you can't just ask that.
It is.
Sure.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's my hair.
Can I run my fingers through it?
Sure
You can run it through it.
Yeah.
But you
Can
be
I run
careful
mine
now.
through yours, bald man?
All
It's
right.
my hair if I bought it. It's
My
my
hair.
Got
I
the
bought it.
receipts. Yeah.
Yeah. So whatever. Any more questions?
No, I guess not.
He
It was the
obviously,
stove's hair when it was in the bag, but once you put it on my head and attach it,
then it's mine. Then I own
Yeah.
it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Obviously,
She don't.
he
She
doesn't
can't.
like weave.
I can't know that though. That it's not your natural.
for somebody that ain't got no hair, you got a lot of,
I'm just.
most people, you must have a concern about most people then, because most people.
I'm just saying. I don't want to come home and hang my hat up and she hanging her hair right next to it. I want to know what's going on. You need to tell me ahead of time.
And if she does, so what? So what?
Ah! Who is that?
My hair.
Yeah, she just wants a change. All right, last one, Steve. This is from Chloe in Tacoma. Chloe writes, I hired movers, and one of the movers was an ex-boyfriend. He asked me out for old time's sake. I told him that I was too busy only because I thought he was broke. As he left, he told me that he owns the company and the truck, and it was a test to see if I'm still a gold digger. I feel bad. Should I call and fix this?
No, too late. You a gold digger. You didn't want the man because you thought he just worked at the moving company. Now, when he called and he told you that he owned it and that's his truck, now you want to call and fix this. Call and fix it. He said it was just a test, and you failed the test. Now, okay, but now, what is your phone call fitting to be, though? What? You know what?
What you gonna say?
You right. I did think you was just a worker, but now that I know you own it, hey, what's going on with you? Oh, okay. See, I don't know how you fix it. Unless you just say, hey, look, let me make it up to you. I'm going to sleep with you right now. Cause I don't
What?
That's all
our
you
only
got.
option?
That's all you got going in. And then then it'll be over. That'll be the world's greatest apology. And then it'll be over with. That's all you got. I don't see no way of fixing this one.
All right. Thank you, CLO. Coming up at the top of the hour, we'll have some entertainment news for you right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
Philadelphia's district attorney has filed a lawsuit against Elon Musk and his America PAC over Musk's controversial $1 million giveaway to registered voters. Philadelphia DA Larry Krasner argues in his lawsuit that Musk is, quote, running an illegal lottery in Philly as well as throughout Pennsylvania. Musk has been giving away $1 million a day in 7 swing states. To enter, you must be a registered voter and you have to sign a petition supporting the First and Second Amendments. Legal experts have suggested this could be considered a monetary inducement to register to vote, like a bribe, which is a violation of federal election laws. So they're suing him.
Let's go, Pennsylvania, Department of Justice, and everybody else. Let's go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
That's a lot of money, man.
It's crazy only if you don't get the $1 million. Steve?
Y'all, we just got to vote. We got to stop all this foolishness.
That's true.
And like Carla said earlier, as you vote, check your ballot carefully.
Yes.
Make sure that who you are voting for is being counted, because they doing all kinds of stuff at the polls. If you press Kamala Harris, it light up Trump. Stop immediately and get somebody in there so you can get your vote counted the way I'm telling you. The trick is on. And she voted in Texas. You best to believe the trick is on in all these swing states.
Mm-hmm. They're blowing up ballot boxes in some states, in some
saw
cities.
that.
Yeah, they're doing crazy. Yeah.
The election day is next Tuesday, y'all.
Yeah, one week from today.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Let's go.
All right, in other entertainment news, this past Sunday, comic Tony Hinchcliffe spoke at Donald Trump's rally at Madison Square Garden. He's receiving a lot of backlash for his remarks. He said, quote, "I don't know if you guys know this, but there's literally a floating island of garbage in the middle of the ocean right now. I think it's called Puerto Rico." What? The comedian also said a bunch of racist comments about Latinos, Jewish, and of course, black people. The comments have led to condemnation from Democrats and Puerto Rican celebrities like Jennifer Lopez, like Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez, like Bad Bunny, like Ricky Martin, sharing a clip of Hinchcliffe's set captioned, "This is what they think of us." Sunny Hostin from The View sent a message to her fellow Puerto Ricans saying, "Trash Day is November 5th. All right.
I love that.
That's election day. Put the trash out. Yeah.
You know, man, some of this is going to backfire on them, I think, but then some of it just, what it really, look, listen to me. It's obvious to me, and I don't understand, man. But yeah, I do. Yeah, stop saying you don't, Steve, because you do. I fully understand. People in power have 3 things of concern: power, position, and money. Nothing supersedes that with them. Not their family, not your feelings, not your welfare, not the benefit of the country. If it don't benefit them, they don't care if it benefits the country overall. There are more regular people than there are rich people. Understand me. Mm-hmm. But you look at the rally that was filled with those rich white men at the Trump rally saying the things that they were saying. Surprising to some people. But finally, they know how close this election is. That's why they got to come from under the rocks. Because they got to do everything they can to get their man in. Because that's the only way to protect their power, their position, and their money. And they think that if anything happens that they're going to lose money.
Yeah.
Rich people not finna lose money, y'all.
And they don't want to pay such high taxes. Is that it? They don't.
Look, that tax fight, that's a ongoing battle. We quit talking about the taxes. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. That taxes is their money. They use the tax as the guise. Now, here the Republican Party, the trick they got on y'all is they got y'all thinking that they gonna save y'all taxes. They not. When they say small business, do you know according to the Small Business Association what a small business is considered? They're not talking about you that own a corner store, you got a t-shirt shop, or you got a store at the mall. They ain't even talking about you. They talking about X amount of employees with X amount of hundreds of millions. That's a small business. Then you got a mid-cap business. Then you got a Fortune 500 large business. And most of us, 98% of us don't fit into none of those categories. So they tell you that they're going to do all this stuff for small business, but they don't. Where is it at? Kamala Harris is the only one who laid out a plan that said anything about small businesses. 20,000. 25,000, 25,000 for first home owners, 25,000 for forgivable loans. That's small business that we in. Your ass ain't even in the small business they talking about, but they got you tricked and fooled. Where was the poor people at the rally? Did you hear any? All I heard was a bunch of rich white men, very rich white men who want Donald Trump in because now they're learning what Donald Trump has done. It's that money, man. It got nothing to do with the welfare of this country. You sitting up here talking about this country can't be run on DEI. Well, you built it on us. Hello. You built it on slavery. You built the whole country on slavery. But now you don't want diversity, equity, inclusion. You don't want that. But you was fine with slaves, though.
Woo! Yeah.
Oh, that's part of the Make America Great Again plan. That's part of Project 2025. Y'all need to quit tripping, man, and get your ass to the polls. Because they not playing with y'all. I'm telling you this right now.
All right, coming up at 20 minutes after the hour, this is the last week of campaigning, guys. We'll talk about that right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
This is the final week, guys, of campaigning. This is the final week. Last night, former President Obama and Vice President Kamala Harris campaigned in Philly to rally voters at the When We All Vote, We Win rally with University of Pennsylvania graduate and Grammy Award winning singing superstar John Legend and Bruce Springsteen. Former First Lady Michelle Obama will be in Atlanta today for the When We All Vote rally with DJ D Nice, Victoria Monet, Kerry Washington, Shonda Rhimes, Sierra, and more. And then tomorrow, Vice President Harris will be in Washington and Raleigh, North Carolina. And on Thursday, she will attend campaign rallies in both Arizona and Nevada. So attention, Steve Harvey Nation. Election Day is 1 week away. That's Tuesday, next Tuesday, November 5th. And by the way, Vice President Harris will be on our show tomorrow to speak exclusively with you, Steve.
Man, just doing her part.
Yeah, and she's doing her part and has done her part.
Very well.
Yeah, since July. Remember, this campaign, her campaign just started.
And
July.
I'm just sickened by this Trump campaign, these Trump rap. That last one, that one right there.
Sunday, this past Sunday.
It explained everything.
Everything.
If you ever wondered, were they racist? You can stop wondering.
Yeah.
If you ever wondered if Trump was for blacks, you can stop wondering. You can stop it right now. I don't even understand this blacks for Trump. Yeah, y'all really serious, man. Did you listen to the rally? They don't care about nothing. If you are Puerto Rican, if you are Latino, anything, they ain't got nothing for you. If you black, they ain't got nothing for you. They ain't got nothing for none of them people, man, except themselves. If you ain't white is right, they don't give a damn. Were you listening to the rally? Because that's all I heard was white is right. That's all I heard.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I think it's good. I think it's good. So at least racists know that you got a clear understanding now. You should know now. You shouldn't have no doubt in your mind.
But you got 7 days. Now, what else do you need to hear and see?
But the problem is, you know that, but you still vote for him. That's the problem.
Mm-hmm. Well, because that's who they are.
Ignorant.
Yeah.
It's ignorance and it's who they are. Listen, it's a lot of that in this world. Mm-hmm. That's why Make America Great Again was such a great slogan for him.
Yeah.
Because guess what? They all wish it was back like it was.
Yes, they do. Yes, they do. Yes, sir. Mm-hmm.
This is crazy, man. Mm-hmm. This is crazy. I was talking with a guy last night out of the country. He said, man, I don't understand how y'all even letting him run for president. I'm just sitting up here looking. He said, Steve, what's wrong with y'all? No, ain't no what's wrong with y'all. I'm voting for Kamala Harris. Ain't no what's wrong with y'all. It's what's wrong with them.
Coming up at 34 minutes after, we're going to check your voicemail, Steve, at 877-29-STEVE, right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
All right, Steve, it is time now to check your voicemail at 877-29-STEVE, 877-29-STEVE. You can call us if you want to leave a message for Steve. You might just hear your call on the air. This is from Jason. He's from Bowie, Maryland.
What's up, Uncle Steve? It's Jason from Bowie, Maryland. Hey, I just want to get on that topic on Trump. He did a rally in Madison Square Garden a couple of days ago. And, you know, what he said about Puerto Rico, my island, well, not him, the comedian, quote unquote. He was talking a lot of crap about Puerto Rico, that Puerto Rico's trash. He was talking about blacks, about the watermelons and stuff like that. Hey, listen, we all got to come together as one. Blacks, Latinos, everybody as one, because what he did to us in 2016, knowing that we were on the hurricane and he was throwing paper towels like he was in the basketball game, so disrespectful, man. But I just want to touch base on that and you know, let's go out and vote ASAP, 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 ASAP. One love, and you guys have a great day.
Yeah, and you're exactly right, brother. And that's Jason. What we've been talking about all morning. Man, like Tommy said, what more you need to hear? Look, man, it's obvious right now what we dealing with. Now, they waited to the last minute to really bring out their big guns to show who they really are, but they not playing right now. And the reason they brought out the Grant Cardones and the Dr. Fields and all these other people is because they know it's close. And they finna lose their power, their position, and their money. And that's how they're looking at it. And it's not that they're really going to lose money. Let me help you all understand something. When these big boys make campaign contributions, they get a promise from the candidate that I will do certain things. That's how they write them big checks. You ain't getting no big check from no little dude live in no trailer nowhere. You getting a big check from big boys that's got big, deep pockets. That's why you get the cats like that to write them big checks, because now they're getting promises that the stuff you don't know knowing about, this foreign policy that will affect their money, the stuff in the tax bills that you'll never see, because it has nothing to do with you. And I'm telling you, man, they gonna pass policy to take care of their pockets. And that's why them big boys came out, because it's too close now. Oh, man, it looked like she could win this thing. Let's bring the big guns out. And now here you come, and you hear, when Grant Cardone is talking, and he's talking about buying a house is the dumbest thing you could do in America. But wait a minute, though. Doesn't he buy a lot of real estate property as rental property?
Yes.
So now it's stupid of you to own a house, but you can come rent one of his buildings.
Right.
Mm-hmm. You see what I'm saying? How is home ownership the dumbest investment? Nobody should own a home. Grant Cardone own a home. Who the hell don't want to own no damn house? Right. That's about as ignorant a thing as you can make. But his whole empire is built on apartment buildings and real estate that he turns around, he holds as an asset, and he leases. Now, he ain't said, now, if you don't own a home, what you finna do? Lease? From who? Him? Come on, man. It done got flat out ugly.
Yeah.
And if you still a black for Trump, you're about a dumbass as you can be. Man.
All right.
When I tell you.
Just vote.
This bullshit is what this is. You're not. Oh, man. Y'all not. I ain't understanding y'all.
Your mind.
I just really not understanding y'all at this point. How much can a person tell you they don't like you? You heard the brother on the phone call. They hired this comedian. They know who he is. They know the type of jokes he do.
Yeah.
They ain't no secret. They done saw his set. So in here talking about Puerto Rico is trash, and here go the black dude. I was at his house carving watermelons and all. That's how they are. Wasn't no white jokes. Where was the white trailer park joke at? Where was that joke at? No, because they the Trump, they the voting bloc. Well, you ain't hear none of them jokes. But now the black dude is at the Trump rally. He the face of the joke. All the Latinos is jokes. Man, get up out of here, man. Why we sitting at the house finna let this foolishness get in the White House? It makes no sense at all.
Yeah. All right. Thank you. Coming up next, it is the nephew and the prank phone call for today, right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
Coming up at the top of the hour, right about 4 minutes after, it's my strawberry letter for today. And the subject is, he ignored me through it all. Wow, we'll get into that, find out what that's all about in just a few.
I can do that all day.
Don't be ignoring her, Dan.
I can ignore you through the whole doggone thing. I sure can.
All right, nephew. What you got for us today? Prank call why?
Well, I think we all probably have gotten this phone call before. We probably, everybody on this show, let me think. Yeah, he didn't got it. Junior didn't got it. Carl, yeah, Shirley definitely didn't got it. Carl didn't got it. This right here, the title is, Your Sex is Too Loud. Your sex is too loud.
Yeah, I know I have.
Yeah. By show of hands, let me see.
Yeah.
Who's calling,
amazing.
though?
Carla, Junior, Steve, Shirley, no.
Who's doing the calling?
Mississippi, no.
I mean, both folks, though.
All that holler.
Just that sound like two wild animals. Just a bit there.
All right, this is Let's get that dog.
Hello.
Hello, I'm trying to reach Cedric.
You have the wrong number. This is his wife, though. Can I help you?
Yes, ma'am. I'm calling you from the front desk here at the Hilton Hotel, and I've called the room a few times, and you guys haven't answered. So we actually went a little further and got the number that's connected with the credit card. And I wouldn't be calling your number like this, but the people are complaining about you guys on the floor that you guys are staying on, and they're saying that the sex is too loud coming from you all's hotel room.
Wait a minute. What'd you say?
The people on you all's floor are saying that the sex is too loud coming from you and your husband's room.
Wait, what the is going on here? I am at home, and that mother is out of town. So what are you saying to me?
Can I get you to hold on for a second?
Sure. Some bull.
This is his wife on the phone right now. But she said she's at home. That's what she's telling me. She's telling me she's at home. But she's not upstairs. No, she's not upstairs. Evidently in a different city. What am I supposed to say to her? Okay. Ma'am?
Yes?
Okay, I'm sorry. What's your name again?
Dominique.
Okay. Dominique, you know what? We won't worry about it. We'll fix it.
What do you mean don't worry about it? You just called me to tell me that basically my husband is having sex with someone at the hotel, and now you're acting like I'm just supposed to act like this didn't happen? Hello?
Yeah.
And I did hear you talking in the background.
You heard who?
I heard you.
Okay, hold on. Can you hold on again, please?
Where are you at? Which is this? Which hotel is this?
Just hold on for a second, man. I didn't hit the mute button. I didn't hit the hold button. No, she heard everything we was talking about. I don't know. What am I supposed to say to her? The guy won't answer the phone, and there's noise coming from the room all day. All right. Hello?
Yeah.
Okay, Dominique, Miss Dominique, I want to apologize. We thought we were calling the number.
Apology is not going to do it. I can solve the problem for you. What's your address? Tell me your address.
I'm not at liberty to give that information.
This is some real bull. Can you put your manager on the phone or something?
I mean, the manager's actually in a meeting right now. I don't. Ms. Dominique, I just want to say I truly apologize. I thought I was calling the person that was in the room. I'm really
you know
sorry.
What?
I don't know what to say.
There is nothing to say unless you're going to give me your address right now, so I could be on my way over there.
What city are you in?
Don't worry about where I'm at. I can get to you and his. You know what? I'm going to call this mother myself, and he better
wait.
Call.
Okay, wait a minute.
I can solve your whole situation.
Okay, but
I'm calling his right now.
Okay, but will you wait? Because you're going to mess around. I'm going to lose my job.
I don't give a about your job right now. Bro, you told me that my husband is some other in your hotel. Do you think I care? So what's your address so I could be on my way?
Okay.
Actually, let me just call him.
No. My manager coming now. My manager.
Oh, now your manager is available. How convenient.
Okay. So my manager Tom.
I don't want to talk to your manager.
Okay. I thought you wanted to talk to the manager.
I'm pissed off right now. So either you're going to give me your address.
Can I put, this is my manager, Tommy. Can I put Tommy on the phone?
Sure.
Hey, Dominique.
Yes.
This is Tommy.
Okay, Tommy.
What's going on?
Your worker called me to tell me that my husband was having sex in your hotel too loud. And I asked him his address, and he won't give it to me. And I'm on my way down there, and I'm about to call my husband since he won't answer your call. And I did hear him talking to you in the background.
Okay. Well, did you hear who he was talking to?
No, I didn't.
Okay. He was talking to me, but do you know who I am?
No, I don't. And I don't really care.
But do you know Tommy at all?
Do I know Tommy? No.
Do you know Tommy?
No.
Okay. Do you know Nephew Tommy from the Steve Harvey Morning Show? Do you know
Are
him?
you kidding? You asshole. How dare you? That's messed up, Tommy. Oh, my. I'm not your friend right now, Tommy. And I don't like you anymore. I just want you to know that.
Oh, come on, Dominique. Come on.
That ain't funny. It's not funny, Tommy. It's really not.
Okay. All right. I don't want to get off the phone and we're on bad terms now. We got to get back. We got to be on good terms when we get off the phone. Okay? Come on, Dominique. Laugh with me, baby, please.
Well, I don't know if you'd be laughing if somebody called you with this. But okay.
I would. You have a sister. Your sister's name is Lydia. Am I right?
Yes.
Lydia is who got me to prank phone call you, baby.
Oh, my. Okay, it's really going down now. I got something for you and her. So let me see you in the streets, Tommy.
Okay, let me ask you this, though, before you go. At least give me this. What's the baddest radio show in the land? Come on, let me ask.
You know, Steve Harvey and Nephew Tommy. You know what, Tommy? You used to be my favorite. But now, I'm rolling with Steve. You could kiss my ass.
Oh, come on.
And there it is. Stupid on the rise. Stupid on the rise, baby. Thank you. I will be stupid this weekend, baby. That is One Mic Comedy Club, Detroit, Michigan, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Tickets on sale right now. Matter of fact, do me a favor. When you come to the show, have your I voted sticker on so I know I'm dealing with the people I want to deal with. Can I do that? Will you do that for me? Put your sticker on and let Tommy know that you got your vote on. That's what I want to see. I want to see it. Put your sticker on that I voted.
I like it.
Thank you. Let me know you are a part of what we're trying to do.
Don't mess around and get you some blacks for Trump at your little show.
Get voted.
I voted for Trump.
In Detroit.
Oh, no.
I sure want to see it, though, boy. That's going to be an interesting night for that.
Well, come on, veteran. You let me know how to handle it if I get black for Trump in my audience. What I'm supposed to do?
I dedicate 10 minutes to their ass. I'll turn that whole crowd on them, dog. Hey, dog, it'll be hard for him to lead that night. He'll stay in the club all night.
For 10 minutes?
Oh, look who we got here. Oh, Mr. BFT, you were black for Trump. All right now.
BFT.
Yeah.
That sounds like a terrible hamburger. Well, it's going down. The Nephew will be in Detroit at the Comedy Club. Come hang out with your boy Friday, Saturday night, Sunday night. Let's go.
All right,
get
Nephew.
your vote on, please.
Yes,
get to the poll and get your vote on.
All right. Thank you, Neff. Coming up next, it is my strawberry letter for today, and the subject is he ignored me through it all. We'll get into it right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
It is time now for today's strawberry letter. And if you need advice on relationships, dating, work, sex, parenting, and more, please submit your strawberry letter to steveharveyfm.com and click submit strawberry letter. We could be reading your letter live on the air, just like we're going to read this one right here, right now. And you never know, it could be yours.
It could be yours. Buckle up and hold on tight. We got it for you. Here it is. Strawberry letter.
Thank you, nephew. Subject, he's ignored me through it all. Dear Stephen Shirley, my fiance can be very evil when he does not get his way. He's used to having all of my attention, but since I moved my younger sister in, he's had an attitude because I have to spend a lot of time with my sister. She's pregnant and my mom can't deal with her, so I took her in. My husband was on board at first, but now he's upset all the time. He thinks my sister should be pulling her weight around the house, and I don't want her to do too much because she's young and having a high-risk pregnancy. My husband ignores me, her, and our dog when he gets an attitude. I can hold an entire conversation with him, and he ignores me. If we're having sex, he's totally engaged, but will not open his mouth. I have done that for the last time because it crushes my spirit. He's passionate and doing all of the things, but he won't say a word, so it makes me feel like a tramp. I cooked a big birthday meal for him Sunday, and he ate dinner with us and didn't say one word. He got up and washed the dishes in silence. The next day, my sister had a doctor's appointment that I couldn't take her, to because of her work. He took her and they rode in total silence. My sister said next time she'd rather take the bus than ride in a hostile car. I told him that he was dead wrong for ignoring her. He looked at me while I was talking, but didn't say a word. I do not know what's going on in his mind. To make matters worse, my family is involved now since my sister is living with me. His behavior is very hurtful. Stephen Shirley, how can I get through to him so he'll stop all this nonsense? Well, I don't know that you can get through to him because you are engaged to a child and you're calling him your husband too. So I'm assuming you guys are planning to get married at some point. At the beginning of the letter, you say my fiance, because I don't know what grown man walks around the house not speaking. What? Women do that, I know, but not men. They can't hold it for a long time. You see, you did say he was on board with your sister moving in at first, but now he has a problem with it because he's not getting enough attention. He sounds just so immature. The one thing about women is that we're nurturers naturally, and we're going to take care of way more than just one person at a time. And that's what you're doing with your younger pregnant sister. It's just what we do as women. We take care of people. You said you're still having sex with him. You're still talking to him and you're cooking for him, right? Well, he doesn't even talk to you. How does this work? He said your sister should be pulling her weight, but come on, she's in a high risk pregnancy. She could lose a baby or something could go wrong in the pregnancy if she's under too much stress. He shouldn't have agreed to her staying there. That's what he just shouldn't have done that in the first place, since he's acting a fool now. The good thing is that this situation won't last forever. She will have the baby one day and she needs you right now. But this has shown you who your fiance or your husband really is and how he treats you when he doesn't get his way. So believe him and know that marriage is not going to change who he is. Steve?
Couple of firsts in this letter. I know a guy like that.
That won't talk?
Yeah. Uh-huh. And ain't no relationships worked out for him. No. He an old fool by himself right now. Still, I see him every now and then. Cool dude. But when it comes to a relationship, he don't get it.
He's clueless.
Because a relationship, you have to have relations.
Yeah. And
you have to be able to relate to someone else. That's really what we're talking about. He doesn't have a skill. He's missing a major skill set. It's called communication.
Yeah.
It's called being in touch with your feelings. He's stupid.
He's a baby.
Yeah.
You know, you'll say your fiance can be very evil. I get you can call it evil, but man, this dude right here, he next level. Evil is not the word. It's something else. I don't know if I found it yet. He's used to having all my attention, but I had to move my younger sister in because she's in pregnancy and her mother couldn't deal with it. She's in high risk pregnancy. Mm-hmm. So she took her in. Your husband was on board at first.
Yeah.
But now he's upset all the time. Now, he thinks a young lady should be pulling her weight around the house. She says she don't want her to do too much because she's in a high risk pregnancy. Okay, now he don't understand that.
Right.
See, bruh, are you listening? Pregnancies are difficult anyway. Mm-hmm. Every woman I've ever seen have a baby, they carry it well, but it looks challenging. Yeah. I couldn't do it, and I already know I couldn't. Mm-hmm. So it looks challenging, but then to get it laid out that you are now in a high risk pregnancy, that's scary for a woman. To be carrying a baby and to know something could possibly go wrong or be wrong.
Absolutely.
That's rough, man. That is so rough, dog. Mm-hmm. And my husband ignores me, her, and our dog when he gets an attitude, which, well, it seems to be all the time. I can hold an entire conversation with me. He ignores me. If we having sex, he's totally engaged, but will not open his mouth. Have done that to me for the last time because it crushes my spirit. He's passionate in all the things he's doing, but he won't say a word. So it makes me feel like a tramp. What is wrong with this dude right here? Man, your dude's stupid.
Hang on, Steve. We'll have part 2 of your response coming up at 23 minutes after the hour. Today's Strawberry Letter subject, he's ignored me through it all. We'll get back into it right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
Come on, Steve. Let's recap today's Strawberry Letter. The subject, he's ignored me through it all.
Your fiance, what you're calling him, is something wrong with him. He's just off base. This dude right here ain't rap too good. He's ignoring you through it all. He don't talk to her. She had to move her sister in because she having a high risk pregnancy. He want the young girl to pull her weight around the house. She don't want to do it much because she's in a high risk pregnancy. Now what man don't understand that? I mean, look, we've all looked at pregnancy and not knowing what it is. It does look very, very challenging. I mean, I take my hat off when I see a woman walking around with the stomach can and making another human being, which only they can do. Mm-hmm. And then to have one that's high risk, meaning you could be carrying a baby where something could go wrong or might be wrong. Yes. That's that and every moment of the day they got to think about this, man. So dog, pull up. What's wrong with you? Anyway, he's entire. You can have an entire conversation with him. He ignore you. If we're having sex, he's totally engaged, but he won't open his mouth. I done that for the last time because it make me feel like a tramp.
Wow.
Well, dog, cut him off. Why you had stop? Having sex with somebody ain't even talking to you. How'd he get to sex? What'd y'all say for that?
What do you say?
Boy, man, bye. I cooked a big birthday meal for him Sunday, and he ate dinner with us and did not say a word. Mm. He got up, washed the dishes in silence. The next day, my sister had a doctor's appointment. I couldn't take her because of work. He took her and rolled in total silence. Man, your man is stupid. And my sister said next time she'd rather take the bus than ride in a hostile car. I told him that he was dead wrong for ignoring her. He looked at me while I was talking, but he didn't say a word. I do not know what's going on in his mind. To make matters worse, my family's involved now since my sister's living with me. His behavior is very hurtful. Steve and Shirley, how can I get through to him so he can stop this nonsense? Why are you trying to marry this man? Why you live with him? Okay, first of all, let me give you some advice. You're getting a clear picture of who he is. That's right. Now, let me ask you something else. What's going to happen when the big things start happening? How he going to handle the big stuff? Because right now, your sister just moving in temporarily. That's all. He ain't talking to nobody in the house. Y'all having sex, he ain't talking. Y'all through, he ain't talking. You cooked a birthday dinner, he ain't talking. Ain't nobody said thank you, nothing. He just over there just grunting and swallowing. Breathing. This is so stupid. This dude is stupid, man. I'm going to tell you something. First of all, he's self-centered. He's very self-centered. He only sees and it's about him. You said it at the top of the letter. He said he's used to having all my attention. Well, a lot of things in life is going to require other attention go elsewhere. And this is how he acts when he gets it. And y'all ain't even got to the big stuff. what would happen if something happened to your parents? What are you going to do? I think he's a narcissist. But here's what I really think.
What?
I think he's a serial killer.
What?
I think I'd consider moving out real soon. What you need to start doing is looking out in the garage. Just walk through the garage. If you see any hefty bags, you see a roll of duct tape. If you see a new boat.
How did you get that, Steve? Come to that.
The boat is key.
Well, he ain't talking. He ain't talking.
Yeah.
But he thinking something now.
Yeah.
So if you think, because you constantly have to think if you're not going to talk. So if you're constantly thinking, what is he thinking that he can't say?
Yeah.
You got to start thinking about this. Something is going on in his mind and it ain't good. I'm telling you, it ain't good.
Okay. Because now
I would consider.
Talk. Yeah.
I mean, look, lady, you got to start. You got to do the math on this. But go out in that garage and look around. Open his trunk. Make sure ain't nothing coming in the house. You know, if you get a new deep freezer, you might want to look at that.
What?
Just a new deep freezer. Y'all ain't even got that much meat. But if you just got to see a new deep freezer outside, just something you need to consider.
But she did say, you're right. She did say, I do not know what's going on in his mind.
I'm telling you, it's a lot going on and he ain't saying. Is he start digging around in the backyard? You better start looking at all this here. You know, you see any cylinder blocks laying around, bungee cords. I'm just telling you stuff you need to start looking for. You need bags of cement. You need to start looking, heavy chains. Got to start looking. Tell you right now, get on his computer, look through the history, see what he looking up. You know. Cyanide. You see stuff popping up, you know.
I just don't know how he can do this.
You just look up how to kill your sister-in-law. Look all this stuff up.
What in the world?
That'd be searches. They be finding this on people's phone, on people's computer. I'm just telling you, need to be careful.
All right. You can post your comments on today's Strawberry Letter at Steve Harvey FM on Instagram and Facebook. And check out the Strawberry Letter podcast on the free iHeartRadio app. Free never sounded so good. You can download it today. Now, coming up at 46 minutes after the hour, we got Junior and Sports Talk. That's right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
It is time now for Junior and Sports Talk. What you got, Junior?
You know, it's crazy how heated this race is. It's even taken to the football field. I don't know if y'all saw this, but defensive end Nick Bosa crashed. He crashed Brock Purdy's post-game interview wearing a MAGA hat with the slogan on it, "Make America Great Again." Right there after the post-game interview. And here's the crazy part. Nobody said nothing. Nobody's going to say nothing. He just made the statement, just came on camera for a few seconds and walked off. But remember another player named Colin Kaepernick?
For San Francisco 49ers. Same team.
Yeah.
Same team. Come on.
Same team.
Yeah.
And nothing. I mean, they ain't said nothing. He's not even going to get fined for this. He just said, I don't even want to talk about it. But why would you wear that hat on with that locker room full of all them Negroes in there? I know Debo Samuel crazy. I seen him. I know he crazy. I wouldn't try him. I don't even know, man. But it's just the hypocrisy in it. That's all I'm saying. They don't even bring it up. Oh no, we don't have no problem with that. But as soon as Colin Kaepernick won't stand for the flag. So also, man, the Steelers beat the Giants, so you got another win there. That makes you have 12-4 this week in the NFL. They beat the Steelers,
Pimpin' strong this year, man.
26-18.
I ain't gonna lie to you, Pimpin' real strong. If you ever put your money where Pimpin' had you, be up.
Hey, man, you showing out this season, bro. Also, man, the Dodgers are up 3-0 on the New York Yankees in the World Series. I know Cat Diggity had that.
Coming back.
Game 4 is tonight. It could all end in New York. But let's get to what we really talked about. We supposed to talk about this early caller, but this Dwayne Wade statue. Did anybody? Did you see Dwayne?
I haven't seen it.
Yeah, his face.
You have to.
His face.
That ain't Dwayne Wade. That could be Dwayne Wilson.
Who is Dwayne
down on Biscayne? That's who that ain't Dwayne Wade
looks
up there.
Nothing like D.
Nothing.
And Dwayne Wade said, you know what? It's not supposed to look like me. It's an artistic expression of me. That's his reason for the statue. Well, Dwayne, if I was young, I'd be down there tonight taking this whole statue down. Y'all not gonna sit up there and act like this ain't me. All the hard work I done gave. Right. 14 seasons down here in Miami. And this is what I get. The statue had naps on it. That's how I knew it wasn't Dwayne. Dwayne got good hair. The statue had naps on it. What? Y'all didn't have to do the man like that. The whole family. Nobody want to take no picture with the statue. The whole family didn't take a picture with the statue. That's not their daddy. They don't recognize him. Didn't nobody know who the hell that was. Dwayne Washington. That's who that was. Off MLK. That's not Dwayne Wade. I can tell you that for sure.
Off MLK?
Yeah. Dwayne Washington. Work on cars down there. He do mufflers down there on MLK. That's who that is. They got to fix that.
Thank you, Junior. Coming up at the top of the hour, Steve, a woman on social media needs your advice. She says, my coworkers constantly argue politics. We'll talk about it right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
All right, Steve, this is from LaShonda on Steve Harvey FM. LaShonda writes, lately the office has become a hotbed of political argument as the election gets closer. We all know it's 1 week away. It seems like every break or lunchtime turns into a heated debate about candidates, policies, and issues. It's really uncomfortable for me because I don't like talking about politics at work, but there's nowhere for me to go to avoid it. Here's a question. How do I stay out of these discussions without alienating myself from my coworkers?
I ain't got nothing for you. I'm in it. I'm involved. I'm in all them heated discussions. Yeah, I'm damn near at the point where we finna swing. That's really why I am. So I can't tell you how to disengage and ignore it because I'm not that person. If you're going to sit up and say something around me that's crazy, if you for Donald Trump, then I'm a quiz you on it. I'm going to quiz you on it. I want to know why. And, quit talking about policy because he don't have none. Y'all people is talking about his policy. It ain't going to affect you. Y'all tripping, man. He didn't do nothing for y'all the first time he was in.
Yeah. And he's taking credit for all of President Obama's work. That's what he's doing.
So she just got to be at work and deal with it.
No, you just got to deal with it. We tired of it on the radio too. So
yeah.
We are sick of it.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. All right. Moving on to Kayla. We have time for Kayla. On Facebook, Kayla says, I wasn't paying attention and accidentally RSVP'd yes to 2 different parties happening on the same day at almost the same time. One is a close friend's birthday party that I feel obligated to attend, and the other is my coworker's housewarming that I kind of want to go to. I don't want to offend either one, but I don't think I can make it to both. Should I try to split my time between the 2 or just pick one and hope the other person isn't too upset? What?
I'll go to my friend's birthday party and I'll buy a housewarming gift for the coworker.
Yeah. And vote.
But it sounds like she don't want to go to the friend party.
It sounds like she does not want to go to her best friend's party. Yeah.
Because she know who all going to be over there.
Who, Steve? Who gonna be over there?
Riri coming, she tripped at all of them.
Uh-huh.
She already know at the friends party, she don't like, a couple of the boyfriends that's with the girls, that hit on a
Black
couple
people
times.
always want to
she
know.
She don't want to go in there and deal.
That's
we need to know who was all over there before we come over there.
I don't know that.
I know you ain't invited Gary and them over there. Gary and them coming? Oh, hell no.
Yeah, I'll pass.
Hell no. I ain't going.
Have y'all ever been invited to something and then you find out who's actually coming and then you don't come because
absolutely.
Oh yeah. Oh hell yeah.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Really?
That's a big question. They did that online one time. Who all gonna be over there? Who all over there? Once I get that list, all right, cool. I'll probably see y'all a little bit later. Steve, what happened? Later never came.
So is that
I'm not
person
going.
that you don't like, that you'd rather not be around, socialize with? Yeah.
Not going over there, man. I ain't doing this with y'all.
So one more time, she should go to her friend's party and send a housewarming gift to her coworker.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's
what
you know
when she gets to work.
to do that.
Girl, how come you didn't come to my housewarming?
So wait, what were you gonna say, Junior? What?
No, I said I don't like going because my mom had my ex-girlfriends over at the house for Thanksgiving, and I don't like because it limited how much of the house I could use. I can't go in the kitchen. Cause as soon as I walk the corner, they see it. There he is. So you already know they've been talking about you.
Yes.
Now I can't fix a plate. I got to go back in the living room with all the old people and just sit down.
Hungry, starving.
Can't go in there.
Wait till they go cut this cake.
Yeah. Hey, Martha, how you been doing? See, you looking good today. That's my conversation.
How old is Aunt Martha?
Hey, Martha, about 79.
Well, Junior, it's been all right. How's Kiwi doing?
Kiwi.
Ain't that the baby name that you married?
Yeah.
We'll have more of the Steve Harvey Morning Show
Grandfather now, ain't you?
coming up at 20 minutes after the hour, right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
According to TMZ, Las Vegas is heating things up for election season, with some adult entertainment spots rolling out steamy voter incentives, from free lap dances to discounted sex services. Leading the pack is Vegas staple Crazy Horse 3 Gentlemen's Club, setting Election Day on fire with their Dances for Democracy event, urging folks to go from casting ballots to catching some action. Just show up with your I voted sticker and you'll get a free lap dance. See? It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter if you're Team Trump or Team Harris. This incentive's for everyone. In addition to the free lap dance, the club will also host an election viewing party on November 5th.
What did I do with that sticker?
They're doing their part. What'd you say, Neff?
What I do with that sticker? You say you got to show up with the sticker?
Yeah, you got to have it
to get the free lap
go
dance.
back down there to the poll and give me a sticker again. Steve, you got to come on in for this one. We got to go on hit Vegas, man. Get on in here with this sticker, man. And
yeah, I just gonna take sticker off somebody. Act like we hug and peel it off.
Monica's trying to give you her sticker. Go ahead. That's crazy. I love it.
It's a good thing, though. Yeah.
From the poll to the poll. You understand what I'm saying?
POLES to POLLS. Yes. Yep. All right. Coming up in 33 minutes after the hour, we'll play a round of Would You Rather right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
It is time now for a round of Would You Rather. Would you rather never have to sleep again, or would you rather never have to eat again? Which one?
I got to get some sleep.
I got you.
I mean, if you never had to sleep, though, you wouldn't have to sleep. You wouldn't be tired. Yeah, but
But once I eat, I'm going to get sleepy.
They go hand in hand.
See, I enjoy a good meal.
Yes.
But I have got to end today, though. We have got to stop this. It's just some days,
right
man.
into tomorrow.
Yeah, man. You just need today to be over. That's
Get your brain off.
All right. Yeah. Would you rather have a 1-minute conversation with your past self or your future self? Just a 1-minute convo with them. Past or future self.
Because I want to make damn sure I'm there. I want the future.
Yeah.
Okay. Future.
I like
hell,
that.
I talk with both of them all the time. What is y'all saying? I was just talking to the old me this morning.
What'd you say? What'd you talk about?
Man, damn, dog. Sure glad you gone. What took you so long? I'm tired of your ass. I be talking to the future me. Man, hang in there, bro. It's going to be all right.
Yeah.
We're going to get there in a minute, man. He just got trust in his time. He coming. Man, what you going to do? Then write out what you going to do when it happens. Yeah, all that. I talk to the past me and the future me damn near every day.
Okay. Cool.
I wonder. I can't say.
Because that past me, he come up a lot, though.
Oh.
Yeah, the past.
He be getting in the way of the future me. I be mad at him sometimes.
Okay.
All right.
Shut up.
Would you rather be chased through a haunted house by a clown or by a zombie?
It don't matter, because I'm going to be in and out that house so damn fast.
Zombie ain't going to be able to catch me.
I'm telling you.
Zombie.
You're in a Sha'Carri
I don't like
Richardson. Just break.
But a clown.
What's the question again?
Would you rather be chased through a haunted house by a clown or a zombie?
They're the same two things to me.
Really?
What would you rather though? Pick one.
Yeah. Well, that clown is Trump, and that's what I don't want.
All right, moving on. Would you rather Skittles or M&M's? Skittles or M&M's?
M&M's.
M&M's.
Yeah.
Peanut.
Yeah.
I ain't never liked Skittles. I don't even know what they for.
You taste the rainbow?
Taste the rainbow.
Taste the rainbow? Yeah, I'm not
Delicious.
Skittles.
They Skittles is chewy. I never had.
Yeah.
They good.
And whatever color you chew, that's what color your mouth and your tongue is going to be.
Just
at
put
that
a whole
moment.
bunch in your
Yeah. All right. Thanks, guys. That's today's round of Would You Rather. Coming up at 49 minutes after the hour, it is our last break of the day, and we'll close out the show with one and only Steve Harvey right after this.
You have no idea what it is. This is Carlos Miller, and this may or may not be the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
All right, Steve, this is our last break of the day. And before we get out of here, we have one more voicemail for you. This is from Hakeem in Philly.
Hey, and morning show. This is Hakeem from Philly. I just wanted to say that I want everybody to go out and vote, because if this other candidate wins, he's going to decimate the next generation, because this is a generational election. So I just wanted to let everyone know, go out and vote, because I do not want the other candidate to win. We need Kamala to win. Thank you. Have a blessed day, everyone.
Well, that's a fact.
Okay.
That's a fact. And you know what? I just want to say this in closing. Y'all, this last Trump rally, it should have cleared up all questions for anybody. It just should have. What I saw at that rally is clear, far and away, the most telling piece of evidence of who they are. Now, if you're not like that, then why would you vote for that? The shocking part of this is, last time he ran, 70 million people voted for him. How he got back to this point again, how he's hijacked the party, is beyond me. But I see what's happening now. It's evidently so clear. When you see these rich white boys coming out, in the numbers that they coming out, to defend this guy, in spite of all they know he is and is not. And they know it, because these are the laws that they put in place. This is their constitution. Their forefathers wrote that piece of paper that we not in. This is their forefathers doing. They wrote the constitution that they're willing to ignore for the position, the power, and the money. Here's a guy who wants to get rid of some of the forms of Constitution so he could do whatever he wants to, but he's managed to do it anyway. And I've watched these boys play this out, man. Let me tell y'all something. You cannot let this guy in this White House, man, because for the common man, it's not going to work out. Now, it's going to be a lot of benefit going to them rich boys. I know what they're talking about. I know what they're saying. But you can't tell me, after listening to this man and after listening to what was said at this rally, that this is what you want in the White House in a leadership capacity. Where was the black representation at Madison Square Garden? Where was the Latino representation at Madison Square Garden? If y'all so much for Trump, how he ain't put y'all on display at Madison Square Garden? No, he bought out who he really loved the most. He bought out them big, rich, white dudes. Where was your black ass at? I keep telling y'all, man, I don't know why y'all keep trying to fit in with somewhere that they ain't gonna let you in. See, I know what I'm talking about, man. I'm over there with them all the time. I sit with them. I've been on stage with all them people that's up there. I've been on Dr. Phil's show. I've been on the 10X platform down there before he started making all these remarks. Magic Johnson been down there. Kevin Hart been down there. So a whole lot of cats been down there on that 10X. But now he done got himself in a position. The real Grant, he out there now. And when you sit up here, man, listen to somebody talking about this country is not built on DEI, diversity, equality, and inclusion. No, it's really not. No, it was built on the backs of slavery. And quit asking us how long we gonna keep bringing this up. We'll stop bringing it up when y'all keep reminding us. As soon as y'all stop reminding us, we'll quit bringing it up. As soon as y'all quit making policy to make America great again, we'll quit bringing it up. As soon as we are part of the Constitution, we'll stop bringing it up. It's the Constitution that your forefathers wrote. So now, and you keep running this Constitution down our throat, but we ain't supposed to remember that y'all was the one that had slaves. Your damn forefathers that wrote the Constitution were slave owners. So now, and you want us to keep forgetting about slavery when you keep honoring a piece of paper that was written by slave owners, and you keep benefiting from slavery. All tobacco companies that are billion-dollar companies benefited from the backs of slaves. If you are in the food industry, in the cotton business, and you making fabrics for underwear, Hanes, anybody, any of these large families that's in the business of that, they come from the backs of slaves. Yeah, your food industry is big because we was the farm. We did all the farming. Yeah, your clothing, underwear business is $1 billion because we picked all the cotton. Y'all tripping, man. And you want us to forget. You want us to forget what? So you can get back to business as usual, make America great again, and we don't know what America was? Well, it was. See, we're not going to forget because we was there. We was there for the whole time. And we still suffering under the guise of slavery. We are still suffering from those same policies. And y'all keep coming up with more. Project 2025. It's some more policy for slavery. Make America great again. It's some more policy sound like slavery. Y'all, man, damn. And it's so disappointing that some of y'all regular Americans can't empathize or sympathize or see the other side because it ain't ever happened to you. And you know, man, I done gave up expecting you to see my side of it. You ain't trying to see it. That's like the white lady said on stage one time. How many of you white people in here would trade places with black people and nobody raised their hands? Because you know. So if you know, how the hell you think we supposed to forget when we know you know? Huh? We voting. We tired of this. Y'all have a good day.
Kamala Harris tomorrow. For all Steve Harvey contests, no purchase necessary, void where prohibited. Participants must be legal U.S. residents at least 18 years old unless otherwise stated. For complete contest rules, visit SteveHarveyFM.com.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.